to stand.
This was Buhari that worsened that situation. Buhari worsened IPOB struggle. Kanu did not take up arms begin to kill people. They were demonstrating and followed up their struggle. They are already carrying flag and demonstrating. It was Buhari that worsened that struggle.
People, when you want to do something, do it in a matured way, doing it in a civilized way, not the way you are doing it. The people, you are enslaving people to sit at home on Monday. Why no I'm not? They cannot use their common sense. They cannot use their common sense. I am not alone, but I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Let's just stay at home on Monday. Two people in Lagos. Why you not staying at home? 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 I am disappointed. Mr. Mike, these people are not using their common sense, and I'm going to leave that by Mr. Pada. You should understand that. Can that happen in you? Can that happen? Someone outside distracting your family.
Which family? You say your family? It is not your family. It doesn't decide your family.
To stand.
Let's travel from here to Finland, where Simon Ekpa is currently facing trial on terrorism-related issues. He's currently being tried for inciting violence in Nigeria. Would you say justice is taking its course on Simon Ekpa?
Mr. Mike, my position on IPOB activities is that they are being haunted. What they are carrying out to IPOB, I don't agree with this. What the federal government is doing to IPOB, as far as I'm concerned, that's my Yoruba man. I'm saying my own opinion. Namikanu is not a terrorist. He didn't just wake up one day and carry gun and begin to kill people. He said he has challenges, he has grievances against Nigeria state about his people. The logical thing for a government of Nigeria to do is to ask him what are grievances. Sit down with him, table it before them, and see how
he can provide solutions.
May God bless you.
So his grievances.
Yes. If as a father, if your children are grumbling to you, would not be begin to just continuously beat them. You call them to a round table. Hello dear, what's our problem? They will tell you, Daddy, I said you buy me pepsi last week. You buy me pepsi. Okay, don't worry. The immediate one, you solve it. Then the other one, you tell him, look, we are working on it. You show them sense of belonging. It's not that you just rise up and begin to kill them. This was Buhari that worsened that situation. Buhari worsened IPOB struggle. Kanu did not take up arms begin to kill people. They were demonstrating and followed up their struggle. They are already carrying flag and demonstrating. It was Buhari that worsened that struggle, that began to attack them with military, start to kill them, and the man has to run for his life. So if there's anything going, and I'm surprised that the Tinubu is still towing this line of prosecuting Kanu and Daniel Ekpa. It should have allowed them to come up with a solution to them. What's the political solution? Call them to that table, discuss what is happening, and assure them, and then send them back to their region to make sure there's peace. If you say somebody is saying he's aggrieved about something, you don't just silence him, you don't just shut him down. I don't agree what's going with Simon Ekpa. I'm in line with they have chosen the way of prosecution. Let's see whether justice will allow today. But I'm telling you, what drove them into that thing is the government of Nigeria.
What's the fate of Simon Ekpa?
Well, the fate is only him that can know his fate now as it is, because the way he carried out his agenda with the agitations, I don't see it as a welcome agitation, because you are there enjoying yourself and you put the children of poor man. Even the worst part of it, that those children that are supposed to have right WAEC, it denied them with the stay at home, and they were showing what's it called, Ekpa, in the supermarket, shopping all around, buying the best of the best, eating the best of the best. And while you put somebody in cage, I think some of the southeast people, they are too docile to understand the reality, to separate the reality from the unreality.
But there's a reason for the situation.
But the reason doesn't have to affect the future of the generation to come, because he himself is there, and Kanu went against it. And Kanu said it, that they should give him 2 days to stop all those nonsense Samuel Ekpa is doing.
What about the challenges we are facing in Nigeria? Are these challenges not affecting the future generation?
It's affecting. That's why the structure, we've said the structure of the country is not well laid. That some people believe their conquest, the agenda of conquest. Some people believe this country will never be well until they achieve their purpose. And who are these people? These are the Usman Danfodio generations that are springing up now. And what else do you expect? This is a country that they said they are born to rule. So what else are we expecting? And we still come in here, say this is our country, this is our country. 10 of Tinubu will just try his best, right? But his best may not be good enough, because there are some people behind the scene that want to see the downfall of anybody. But if it is the race they come from, they will protect it well. But once you are not their race, you are nowhere to be found then, and
all right, before I let you go, Kunle, you are looking gorgeous these days. APC money is reaching you. Oh my God! Say it with us, Williams Okameme in the UK.
Thank God, though. Maybe you are wishing me well. I think me, I'm not. I work at the hustle, right? Make you know, you are waiting the guy at the hustle.
Williams Okameme.
If now one error I see in a day, I'll save it. At times, for me, make I even tell Williams, if I'm coming at times, I go buy Rodo. I go buy this for my wife. Say I like food, give it to her. Help me cook. Not the APC money, and if anybody tell you APC money, you come and verify the place. We see all of us here. We are hustlers. We hustle. I hustle every day. I go up to Ikeja. I come back to Ogba to come and sleep the way I sleep. So please don't let us start giving information we don't know about.
All right, Kule, with due respect, stop saying what you don't know. This is Chima. Stop deceiving the general public. You can substantiate what you're saying. That you said that Obi is a better person when compared to Tinubu. I think you said it a few minutes ago. That
I didn't say Obi is a better.
No. You said Obi performed in some areas.
Yeah, in Anambra. No, it was one man that said you ready to. Okay. That's Okafor. It was Okafor that countered it. Tunde. So I expected Udeze to send that message to Mr. Tunde Okafor, not me, because even Obi did not perform to the maximum level. If you want to say it, what are you doing with the local government money? For years, Obi owns Fidelity Bank. He was the chairman of Stock Exchange. What happens to us? What did they expect from that stock exchange that time? It was collateral issues we all face. I've not been able to retrieve my share certificate up to now, since that will be.
I know APC is now paying you well now. You look good these days.
Yeah, it's just to maybe silence you people that maybe God they pay me. Now God, and God is bigger than anybody. Now God, glory of God, I pray hard and I work hard, and that's my idea. And my birthday is coming any moment from now, 27th of this month, and I know I will celebrate it. By all means, God will provide for me to celebrate my birthday on the 27th of May. Because that's one thing I always do. Yes,
we are anticipating.
Yeah, we are anticipating.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mr. Olajide, the global analyst himself.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
I very much welcome,
sir. Thank you very much. What will be the fate of Simon Ekpa in Finland, or in the hands of Finnish government?
Well, it is only God know his fate. I cannot stand here to say this is what will come out. So if you do a good thing, if you define Finland government find a good things on him, he can be released. But if they find a bad thing on him, he can be detained. So they have the right. It's the lawyers over there, the magistrates will decide. I am not the one who decide.
Was he really fighting for Biafrans? Was he fighting for the freedom of the Igbos, or he was just inciting violence in Nigeria?
Well,
inciting violence?
For me, what he's saying, that's what I'm saying. Maybe my friend does a chima. Who say I have come again. Look, when things are going wrong, if they say in detention, tell your lawyers to tell the people to stop it. And no, by that time, the exam, WAEC exam, where the children are supposed to take, they could not take it. It denied their future, and which is not good. I am Igbo man, and you're doing that thing to my children. I will not be happy. Thank God said that my children are not at ease, because I will not be happy with them. What about other children? You are doing this sit at home. There's the way to champion freedom. Freedom is not through violence. Freedom is not through violence. You go an amicable way on it. Make people around feel happy, not to be putting havoc on them. So all those things is what the tax on Samuel Apple, what he's doing. But they ask him, he said it is Nankal. They ask Nankal. Nankal said, I am not the one. Who are they going to hold? Who? Am I the one they hold? And are giving the people in the East belief. Is it the way to get the freedom? They don't know how the freedom come from. Who cause it? What bring the freedom? The agitation of the Biafra. Who bring it? Are we talking about the old one? The old one, we are not talking about old one. The old one have come and go. So if you want to follow this follow due process on it, through no violence, that is where we stand. Through no violence, not with arms, not with violent talk. If we use a violent talk, we have already committed a violence on it. We have to use our wisdom, use our pen on it.
All right, if 700 million citizens in China were lifted out of poverty, what happens to Nigeria? Obasanjo on this.
Yeah, we are coming to the China. China puts a strong law and they follow it. Whether it is a rich man or a poor man committed and follow it to be killed. But in Nigeria, they put law, but they do not follow it. Let me just tell you, OBJ, when he came to power in 1999, what happened to Ajakuta Steel Mill? Why can't you fix it? What about the power? Why can't you fix it? OBJ put the problem in Nigeria up to today. OBJ do what Gowon did. Abraham must stand. Gowon refused. Now OBJ got into power. A man tell him, say, please, sir, we will make sure that you will win, but let us go to regional government. OBJ agreed. When the election come over, the young man later 3 months later come back and ask him, My Excellency, what about what we discussed? What come out from your mouth? You people were defeated from the war. It is OBJ made the struggle of Biafra come back in 1999. Let us say ourselves the truth. It is OBJ, Olusegun Obasanjo, cause it. Now I say Nigeria is in gold powder. Yeah, someone have already said it either 2006 or 2005 under his regime. Because of what is going on. OBJ could not fix Nigeria in. When OBJ come to the power, it's supposed to call the ethnic group, the 3 ethnic group, say how we go to. We want nation to be moved forward, Nigeria to move forward. OBJ did not do so. By that time we have OPC, we have Aruwa Forum, we have Masop. Why OBJ did not call these 3 people together? Say we want this nation to move. How we go to do it? OBJ refused. Because he is in power. Anyone who make him carry soldiers, police, chase the person away. Today, he can't. OBJ forget. OBJ did not know. No violent accusation will turn Nigeria upside down. I'll say the truth. OBJ thinks that when he's harassing Chief Dr. Esther Wazike, chasing him, using army, using police, to bomber will make the man to surrender. We don't know that the struggle is making the man to be worsened strong and strong. So today, look at how Nigeria is. He have come and said Nigeria is a god powder. Under his regime, he forget that. He's the one that caused the problem of Nigeria. He's the one that make Nigeria to fall. If Nigeria fall today, it go OBJ and go one. I will not hold current president. Then I cannot hold him. It is OBJ will go strongly and go on.
Inflation rate has dropped from 24% to 23% in the administration of President Bola Ahmed. Would you score him a pass?
I cannot score him a pass because is it? Let this thing come out for the masses. Let us see it. Not for them to say that we also pray food day by day. Let them do the reality. What have they put down to make the economic rate to come down in Nigeria? Tomorrow now you hear say to have already go up. Is it not a people they're doing? They're doing concert day by day, a movie that we are watching. No. Nigeria are not getting it right.
All right, thank you so much, Benjack. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. Mr. Femi, how are you doing? All right, Simon Ekpa didn't get it right. Although I'm not his fan, but you should go and learn from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not the one saying this. This is coming from Nathaniel Abu. He's currently being prosecuted for inciting violence in Nigeria, in Finland.
Well, it is very, very unfortunate that somebody like Simon Ekpa couldn't tread softly. Even the man that Nathaniel Abu Abi is referring Simon Ekpa to go and learn from him. He too is not also my role model in agitation. I've told you my role model in agitation. Somebody like Professor Banjawi, that in his way of doing agitation, hardly you will hold him accountable. Hardly you will hold him, culpable for any violent, maybe violent incitement or anything. But in some cases, you have to apply desperate measure to help desperate situation. The issue of Nigeria has degenerated into a desperate situation that need some desperate measure. But whoever that want to come in that line need to tread softly, so that you will not find culpable. You will not do something that the federal government will be saying this is what you have done. In the case of Simon Ekpa really tried, to be sincere. He was a brave man. He was a versatile agitator, and he has all what it takes. In fact, MNK tried, but Simon Ekpa also take this thing into global, a standard to make it more attractive, to the extent that the whole world, started to look at what is happening, what is going on in that area. But on the issue of, I'm a follower of Simon Ekpa, on the issue of try to kill Nigeria officer and expose it on social media that see, we have killed Nigeria terrorists. You are an individual. You cannot declare a state a terrorist. The only, people that have that kind of a power, they are also the people that you are going to run to when you need help. Before any organization acknowledge you, it is UN that will first of all acknowledge Biafra. So it is that the same UN that will tag Nigeria as a terrorist government, not Simon Ekpa. Now when you are now taking law into your hand by killing Nigeria officers and display them on the sometimes you will see on the internet, sometimes you will see their uniform, sometimes on Twitter. It's very, very worrisome, and I know that one day will be one day that if they catch this man, he will not go scot-free. That is the issue. But what I just know is that what some people are expecting about Simon Ekpa, they may not be able to see it, because what Nigeria government will be expecting is extradition that Simon Ekpa should be bring to Nigeria. I'm not sure they are going to see that one. Then the kind of judgment they thought they are going to see, they may not be able to see it, because the man himself has pleaded not guilty, and I know that he will be able to come out to defend himself, and he has even said that I'm just a content creator. So in that regard, if you want to give him any judgment, I don't think there will be any serious judgment.
Mr. Felix, is Simon Ekpa really a content creator?
He's not a content creator. He's making money, extracting money from the so-called people that are sponsoring him. Number one, I blame the people of the Southeast. Someone will be in Finland and be giving command, and you expect the people in Nigeria to the other thing will obey. Well, it was an insult. Simon Ekpa, the way he has never for once obeyed the stay at home in Finland one day. It's a slap on Nigerian citizen. If you are a freedom fighter,
Biafra citizen.
If you are a freedom fighter, come home. Come and champion the cause. You can't be outside and be telling the people that, hey, stay at home, do this. It's inciting violence, for God's sake. Can what Sam Ekpa have done, what he has done, can any person try it in Finland? Can anybody try it in Finland? That's what our government.
What he has done to the Nigerian government.
Can he try it in Finland? That being in Nigeria and be inciting violence
in Finland.
In Finland. Let's call a spade a spade. You understand? What they so much accelerated a lot of things. Samuel Ekpa has really disappointed a lot of people. When you want to do something, do it in a matured way, doing it in a civilized way, not the way you are doing it. The people, you are enslaving people to sit at home on Monday without not giving them anything. Grabbing the economy of the southeast. I have a brother that is in Anambra. What they do is that Monday is sit at home. From Tuesday to Saturday is their Tuesday is their Monday. Their Saturday is their Friday. You understand? So Sunday and Monday, then the Sunday is Saturday. The Monday is Sunday. You look at the way he has bastardized and he has changed their mentality. Things are not done the way it is done. If you want to agitate, you want to go. The great Belgium, they came out of some people without fighting, without anything.
I think what brought about that situation is the continued incarceration of Mazen Namdekan.
Hello, sir. Nnamdi Kanu has been to the court several times. He has denied that he never knows anything about sit-at-home order. I stand to be corrected. Yes, he denied it. And even when they said IPOB was a terrorist organization, he said there was nothing like that. He even denies Samuel Ekpa. And I want to say this categorically. Those people in Lagos that are claiming IPOB, why don't they sit at home on Monday? Why don't they sit at home on Monday? You will come to the paper stand here, you will come to global stand and be shouting. If you want to fight the struggle, go to the east. What is his name? Sam Ekpa. Let him come back to Nigeria. And first is simple. It should not cost anything. I'm not in support of the federal government, but what he's doing is doing what is wrong.
All right, he's doing what is wrong. You still want to contribute to what?
Well, they have made it difficult for anybody to wade into this thing. Unfortunately, when he's doing his own agitation, he has introduced some measure that I think he shouldn't have done it. You see, issue of sit at home should have been a volunteer, not that you will enforce people. That anybody that refuses to sit at home, you kill them. You disallow students to go and write WAEC. I've seen a video where some puppies are being beaten because they divide the puppies. They were
even be the teachers.
When you reach home, tell your mommy, tell your daddy that you should know all this kind of a thing is uncalled for. To me, I don't agree with that one. But there are so many ways you can agitate. But I will not take that credit that I will give Samuel Ekpa away. Instead, I will mark his mode of, operandi. That there are some things that he shouldn't have added. But Samuel Ekpa, in the course of agitation for Igbo liberation, he tried his best.
With the current challenges we are passing through in the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are we really sitting on a keg of gunpowder?
This is not a new statement. We have been hearing it for a very long time. A lot of gunpowder, keg of gunpowder, we sat on it when Obasanjo was there. It exploded. It killed so many people. So many people were killed at Odi. So many people were killed at Benue. Even a bomb, an expired bomb, exploded in Lagos State. In a Zen country, something like that wouldn't have happened. That you kept some bomb. Ikeja bomb blast. You kept some bomb since in the civil world, and nobody check it what is happening there, and one day it started killing people. I don't think a serious government we engage in such a thing. So that kind of powder is so enormous to the extent that we have been sitting on it for a very long time. But unfortunately, when the beautiful world are not yet born, what are we going to do? Obasanjo that we want to be stand and be criticizing here. When we go back to his administration, you will see that it's a bit better than this one we are seeing. This the same Obasanjo that said China liberate about 700 million. He said how he rule us. That's how he's going to liberate people. When a sitting president called some, individuals to come and launch his presidential library while you are still sitting as the president, who don't know the game. That is a corruption of the highest order. Even Fayose came out, he demanded for his own. Was it not 30 million or something that he contributed for the presidential library? He said, okay, Baba, bring back my money. I don't contribute to it. You know how many Nigeria that contributed towards that project? A city president, everybody will want to go to, I mean, to that kind of a person to donate, and they are looking for kickback. That is how it started. I mean, corruption of the highest order. That's how it usually been started. And go and check Obasanjo's regime. It's full of a lot of anomalies. Look at the privatization. Obasanjo just approved privatization and he handed it over to Atiku. And Atiku and Obasanjo, they joined together to almost sell the whole Nigeria. Ajakuta, sell. This one, sell. That one, sell. With the ridiculous amounts. Nobody, there is no protocol. They will just gather, God forbid, like this, we want to sell the whole can anybody buy it at the rate of 3 they will be the one that will buy it. Do you know that the quarrel between El-Rufai and Atiku up to this moment started from this issue of a privatization? Because after Atiku gather everything, somebody, according to what we hear, a relative or somebody very close to El-Rufai also have interest to buy some of the property, but he couldn't get money. Atiku pushed that one aside and he bought it personally. Do you know this? Do you know how many lives Atiku and Obasanjo crossed? Do you hear anything called clearing and forwarding flourishing again? Who killed it? Do research. Who killed the way of clearing and forwarding in Nigeria? If you see an average clearing and forwarding, agency in Nigeria before, they will carry their shoulder like this. Majority of them, they broke down. They broke down because Atiku want to invest. If not for Buhari that says the license of intent in this place at Apapa Wharf. So all these people, they are hyenas. But unfortunately, the current administration don't give us chance to criticize them as we want.
All right, if you are actually sitting on a keg of gunpowder, when is it actually possible for it to explode?
Now.
Yes. Maybe we should leave the stand.
No. What I'm saying now, what I'm saying now is that the same government in power now, we are the people that was criticizing Obasanjo and co. Everything they said Obasanjo and co did, they are doing it ×3 more. Talks about privatization. Talk about privatization. They have the government in power has done a lot of privatization, given to their loyal people.
What did they privatize now?
It's a
Which company did they privatize? Privatization is no longer in now.
What I'm saying is this. The electricity, there are some of the people in this government that bought electricity.
It's before this administration.
Before now, a co-distribution is being owned by somebody that is a member of APC.
Before Tinubu.
You understand? A co-distribution. A lot of distribution in Ibadan. There are a lot of them that bought into it. The only disadvantage I saw is that the private is not transparent. And that's where we are having problems. And I want to say this, the privatization, if things were working the normal way, that would have boosted Nigerian economy. But the reverse is the case in Nigeria. Our institutions are not working properly. They are not working properly. Talk about the educational sector, is not working. Security is not working. No, mention one thing that is working is corruption. If you get into politics in the next 1 week, 2 weeks, if you are not a billionaire, they will drive you away. That means you are fully cost. I want to say this, we are sitting on a gunpowder. The president is not addressing issues. He felt less concerned about people. The government that told us that when he gets into power, I will reduce the purchasing power of the people. I will widen the tax net. And that's what we are experiencing now. And I want to say this, that if care is not taken, turning the country to a one-party state, turning Nigeria into a one-party state, and that alone is sending signal. And I said it last week or this week that we, the citizens, are going to be the one that will push them out, so that we will not fully fall into that gun of powder, or else we will explode.
All right, things are unfolding rapidly. Gladys Oyabo. Very soon, people are going to say enough is enough. And on Ekpa's issue, Amuos is saying Simon Ekpa never disappointed us, and it's normal to charge him to court. All you do now is to take your evidence to Finland and win him for fighting his self-defense. Simple. All right, that's coming from Amuos. Moving on to another one. Frank, this man is talking rubbish. That's Mr. Felix. He said, "You are talking rubbish. I don't know what the rubbish you're talking about." He said, "You are defending your people in Edo State during Uromi killings, but he's here condemning Ekpa that said no to the killing of his people."
There are two different versions here. Two different versions. In Uromi, it was something that was physical, one-on-one. They confronted them. Sam Ekpa is in Finland, dishing instruction. Why people are being killed? It's a two different variation. It's a two different variation.
Is it because it's Finland?
No.
Is it because it's
You can see what I am saying.
It's in Finland.
Can you go to another? Can you go to another?
Physical and killing spiritual.
Can you go to another country? Can you go to another country? Can you go to another country? Can you go to another country and inciting killing? Can you go to another country inciting killing?
But the incitement is incitement.
Incitement is incitement.
Incitement is incitement.
Why are you talking like
Why
this?
should I talk like this?
Why are you talking like this? You are an elderly man. You are an elderly man. You are an elderly man.
You're talking rubbish.
Disappointed in you.
You're talking rubbish.
I am disappointed. Why has somebody consulted him? He's using hold on. You are bringing no. You are bringing two. Listen. You are bringing two contradictions. Two contradictions to it. The one in Ekpa. The one in Ekpa is face to face. The one in Ekpa is face to face. Face to face. The one in Finland is there. Inside the defense is defense. Defense. Why are you talking like this? Defense is defense. You cannot defend me. You cannot defend me. You cannot. You cannot. I know something. That's what I'm telling you. That's why it's brainwashing you people. It's brainwashing you people. Someone in Finland and he's telling people sit at home and he's going about. I don't know why you are use common sense.
I really agree with what you said. I really agree with what you said. Somebody is living large.
Yes.
Somebody is living large in there and you are giving orders.
What is the difference? What is this?
Why you not the same thing? Why did it come down?
Why did it come down?
Why did it come down to East?
Mr. Opara, I am disappointed in you. 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 I am sorry. I'm sorry. No. You are not. I am disappointed in you. And I want to Samuel Ekpa. He has not brought any development to any southeast. It's not wrong.
Very wrong.
You know why I'm not. They cannot use their. You know why I'm not. They cannot use their common sense. They cannot use their common sense. I am not alone, but I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. They say stay at home on Monday. Two people in Lagos. Why are you not staying at home? Why are you not staying at home? Why are you not staying at home? I am disappointed. Mr. Mike, these people are not using their common sense, and I'm going to leave that by Mr. Opara. You should understand that. Can that happen in you? Can that happen? Someone outside distracting your family.
Which family? You say your family. If you say your family, you doesn't decide your family.
City Stand. City Stand.